Vietnam is a rising logistics hub in Asia with a fast-growing economy, expanding trade flows, and heavy demand for freight transport by sea, road, rail, inland waterways, and air. The country's geographic position on major regional routes further strengthens its role as a gateway for global trade. For foreign investors, establishing a freight transport company in Vietnam offers big opportunities, but the sector is conditional and foreign ownership is restricted depending on the type of service. Foreign investors must first establish a foreign invested enterprise in Vietnam by applying for an Investment Registration Certificate, IRC, and an Enterprise Registration Certificate, ERC. These licenses form the legal foundation of your company and define its business lines, which must cover freight transport services. Choosing the correct business lines from the start will save time and ensure smoother approval later. Vietnam applies different foreign ownership caps for each type of freight transport. For maritime transport, foreign ownership cannot exceed 49%. For road freight transport, the maximum is 51%. For rail and inland waterway freight, the limit is also 49%. In all cases, the remaining shares must be held by Vietnamese partners, who should have proven experience and reliability. Vietnam does not impose a universal minimum capital for freight transport companies, but your declared capital must match the scale of your intended operations. In practice, most companies declare from $200,000 to $500,000 USD, while larger projects with fleets, vessels, or aircraft may require millions in charter capital. Local authorities will assess whether your declared capital is sufficient to cover vehicles, facilities, and safety systems. A freight transport company must have a registered head office with a valid lease contract. Depending on your services, you may also need to register physical facilities such as depots, garages, or ports that comply with safety and environmental regulations. Virtual offices may be used only for the initial company registration, not for operating licenses. Beyond general company registration, freight transport services require additional approvals. Road transport businesses need a transport business license issued by the Ministry of Transport. Maritime and inland waterway transport companies must register vessels and obtain safety certifications. Air freight operators must comply with aviation authority requirements. Ongoing compliance with customs, labor, and tax regulations is also mandatory. At LTS Law, we guide foreign investors step by step in setting up freight transport companies in Vietnam. From structuring joint ventures to meet ownership limits, securing IRC and ERC, registering business lines, obtaining sub-licenses, and ensuring regulatory compliance. Our bilingual legal team provides complete support to launch your operations smoothly and build long-term stability in Vietnam. Don't let ownership restrictions or licensing complexity delay your entry into Vietnam's transport sector. Contact LTS Law today or visit lts.com.vn for a free consultation. Your freight transport company will be established legally, smoothly, and ready to operate in one of Asia's most dynamic logistics markets.